Gotta get this done. Where I want to submit. Shantae, Hero, Half Genie Hero, Jammie Mode Any %. The new costume DLC for Shantae, Half Genie Hero that was completely free. That nobody, I don't think anybody knew about that was coming. Knows what differences between the games. Fly up there, get the gems. That's not good. I can make it work. I think that's going to keep me from getting a level 4 poop toot, but that's perfectly fine. Might be able to make that up later. Yeah, no, it wasn't. Okay. Which is fine, that's fine. Fly blowing up. Come on, good gem luck. And crap, that's gonna lose a lot of time. That's fine, not a bad stage. Pretty good. Messed up a little bit there. Dropped my cloud, accidentally double tapped. Like I shouldn't have. And standard poop toot fight, one cycle. Ooh, even a gold poop toot. Dang. Okay then. Alrighty then. You really don't want to swim in this game. Swimming is so slow. That's fine. Like nothing even happened. Like I didn't even get hit there. Almost. That's fine. Didn't want to do that, but I can work with it. Okay. Now I'm just being stupid, but that's fine. And fix all that right there. And you can all see Shantae does jump a lot faster than her jump speed. Ascending is a lot faster than her cloud speed ascending. So sadly, it's just not always possible to ascend as quickly as you would if you were just riding the cloud. Even if a jump speed is faster. And auto-scrollers. We don't like to do auto-scrollers. Sadly, we can't skip them, but we can make it so we don't have to do them. Not much to say here, sadly. Though, to note that the main differences between this and the main game is, one, you don't hit with your hair anymore. You now hit with the pillow. You've noticed the level system. That dictates how hard your pillow hits between 10 from level 1, 12, 14, and 16 at the max at level 4. And the other thing is how many sheep you can throw. At level 3, level 1 you can throw 1 and it goes up by, and you want the most sheep you can throw at all times. Now the first part of this boss fight we don't throw sheep. We use our pillow. We pillow fight the Giga Mermaid at first. Well, that's not good. That's the best attack I can hope for with this art, with me doing that. I think that's going to keep me from one cycling Giga Mermaid in the next round, I do believe. Yeah, it does. Which is fine. That's fine. Still level 3, only 40 gems away, 10 gems away from level 4, going into Tasseltown. Plenty of gems to get there. That's another thing. Even in the main game, the game gives you plenty of gems. Game gives you plenty of gems to either buy stuff in the main game or here to have level 4 going into most boss fights. If not level 4, at least level 3. Going to most any and all boss fights even. And there it goes. And Twilight Town's a level that you really don't want to do on foot. You really want to fly over it because there's a lot of swimming involved in it, and swimming is incredibly slow. There's also those things that can really only be killed by the sheep. And to catch the sheep, you have to stop. And you don't want to stop. Stopping is slow. This is a speedrun after all. And it looks like that should hit you, but it doesn't. I have a few more of those. As long as you hold right, you won't get hit. This is another one. Looks like it should hit you, but as long as you hold right, you're good. Same with this one. As long as you hold right, you're good. And we're coming up to the end of this part. Right here. Jump down and go on through the room. And now we come to the tower. Where we have Wilbur chasing us. Wait for that fireball to go through. Toss the sheep there just because it's quicker than trying to dodge the skeleton. And once I can jump, we'll continue. Now, well, normally you can skeet through that crevice there, but apparently the game didn't want me to. What we're doing, I can jump, let those fireballs pass, and then you should just be able to easily, safely guide up. If you just go up normally, you are almost guaranteed to be hit by those fireballs there. And because I thought on that for a second, I'm gonna wait till those fireballs go by. Again, Shantae's jumping speed, well, that's fine. Easily able to get level 4 back later. In the next part of this stage has, unlike the last ones, 3 sections to it. You have this little climbing part, which in the main game is meant to show off what all monkey form can do, which you got after being Poop Toot, or Tinker Slug, whichever one will call it. Poop Toot's just the more funnier name. And grab that for safety, because this area does kind of suck if your inputs get eaten. All you know is just your controller's bad like mine. Huh. Because of these archers. Those arrows do not go away. For as long as they are on the screen. And those archers seem to be able to hit you from pretty far off screen as well, before they finally despawn. That's fine. For this boss fight, you at least want to make it with at least level 3. You can get by. You want level 4, but you can get by with level 3. For it, you really want level 4 though, just to make it a lot smoother. But we should be good for level 4, hopefully, as long as I don't mess up. Whew! That was almost my mistake there. Gonna let it fire real quick, make it lose a little bit of time. Well, I say that, but it didn't really matter. Huh. Didn't lose any time though, that's the good thing. Didn't gain any time, didn't lose any time. And now we come to Wilbur, the thing that was chasing you back in the tower. Is a complete RNG boss. You can drop, that's the one you're looking for. You can drop that anywhere along the side of the stage around the arena here, except on the grates and the buttons. And this part is why you want at least level 3 for this fight. Because as you can see, that gets faster. And soon you won't be able to turn around fast enough, normally. Or you can. It's just it's just a lot safer to throw sheep. Because you only have so many sheep on screen at a time. Bad RNG here. But we're getting through it though. We'll get through it. We'll still have 2 more chances of good RNG. And being a good pet. They have a bad one that we're punishing. Got one more round of that, and now you see why, which I did that just to show why you really want level 3, because normally I would have shown sheep there, but I was going to show it off, but and once again, really bad RNG there, Wilbur. Bad show, Wilbur. Really bad show there, boy. Now we got one more. You do this 4 times. At the 4th time of the cannon, he will be defeated. Anybody's judges, free to do whatever you want. Some people don't know if that really reduces anything or does anything for RNG, but okay, a little bit better RNG here. Fly over. Let the gems that I lost because I'm bad. And defeat Wilbur. And that is Tasseltown. Overall, was fairly bad RNG, but you don't lose too much time off the RNG though, thankfully. You do lose a little bit, but you don't lose a lot. Is a good thing. Now we come to the carpet race. You go through all the regular stages of the game. Some of them altered. One of them heavily altered. For whatever reason. But I guess the dad didn't think it was hard enough. And normally we would just normally cloud over this. But these do drop gems, and I would kind of like to be as close to level 4 as possible. If not level 4. Although another thing you've probably been noticing are the blue little squids around the levels that I've been avoiding. Those give you a little prompt for the first one you collect. They say it's the dream squid. You collect all these and something good will happen. Which just means you got 100% ending. That's fine. Now we're coming to Twitch and Vinegar. Not a terrible. Could have been better. You normally want to die at the same time, but was a really good fight regardless. And the only one we say is because your cursor automatically is on there and it just gets Shantae to move a little bit faster. And now you're on top of airships now. Of Emerald Baron's fleet going through. It's hard to avoid getting hit by that one, sadly. So about these lasers. They kill you in one shot. No matter what you do. Well, it's not a game over, but it does send you back to the start of the level, though. which you really don't want to do. And that got me back to level 4. Very nice. Bad RNG here. You can sometimes sneak in past that first laser. Not always, but sometimes. This one you just have to wait for. Not a lot you can do about it. And wait for it to go forward, then come back and jump behind it. They don't just leave, sadly. And now we'll come to the interior of the ships. And just like in the last area, lasers here do instant kill you. Well, instant kill you I say, but sends you back to the start of the level if you touch them. But you can damage boost through them though. That'd be the only damage boost. And really did not. Okay, well, that's fine. That works. That works, actually. Then we just come through. Once again, Shantae's jumping animation is a lot quicker than any of the other ascending animations. And with this, we come to ammo bearing after I destroyed that generator. Crashing his whole entire fleet, one generator. Not a very smart move, but I mean, to each their own. I mean, he wanted his whole fleet powered off of that one generator, so, I mean. Now see, we're getting really, I got really bad RNG there because I wanted some magic drops, like that one. Yeah, I never got. Still looking for those magic drops. That was a really bad ammo bearing fight, but we got really bad RNG getting no magic drops off of any of the minions there, sadly. Which happens. Which does sadly happen, but I mean, we can gain time somehow, comparatively. And now we come to the most changed area of the game from normal mode. Not so much the layout of Hypno Baron's castle or anything of that degree. They just added a couple more spiders for whatever reason. They thought underused the enemy for it, which nobody in the community really likes because you can't damage her really. It's a very cheap enemy, in my opinion. And that's just me to put in like that. As I'll show right here. I could just continue to throw sheep at her, but she won't take the damage from it because that's just the way she's programmed. she is meant to block most damage coming to her. With her legs. But very short section though. Not very bad section sadly, but very short. Go and grab that health. And now we come to the eye section. This was patched to be changed from how it was when it originally released. Because the devs thought it was, people were just batting over it. And I'm doing a very bad job of showing it off how to do this correctly. Which means I won't be level 4 for Hypno and Squid Bearing, but that's fine. I'm very rarely level 4 anyway because I'm bad at this game. I'm really bad at this section. So I'm very used to the level 3 fight. And level 2, sadly. I could cloud through this, but it is very precise. And I really don't feel like learning how to do it. Even though it could probably save so much time when done right over using the eye blocks. Then you're not waiting, and you don't have to worry about missing cycles. Like I did there. So I was afraid that bat was going to hit me. And level 2 bearings ain't that bad. Still a fairly quick fight overall. But got back up to level 3, that's fine. Even better. Bait that spider over there. Grab the health refill, and that's that. And now we come to Squid Baron first. He doesn't want to go to bed, that's what he thinks you're here for. He thinks that you're trying to send him to bed. He thinks that the whole purpose you're here to send him to bed. And he doesn't want to go to bed. Because he's Squid Baron. Overall, decent Squid Baron fight. And now we come to where Hypno Baron joins the fight. And this is the part of the RNG where they go from the middle. If they come to me, great. They can also just go flying across the room on the other end. Well, I really can't hit them. And cannot ask for better RNG. Well, you probably could, but, you know. And sadly, Hypno Baron is a little bit RNG in his movements. How long he stays on each side. But overall, fairly good fight. With me being level 2 here, I probably won't make Risky at level 4. But that's perfectly fine too. I squandered that RNG sadly, but hey. And now we come to Risky's lair. Her evil volcano lair, like every good villain should have. If a villain does not have a volcano there, they are not a good villain. Remember that, kids. If you want to be a good villain, very good. Then you come up here, hit that. I should have no problem making risky level 3 though. Depending on my performance on through the level and gem drops. Which, that's what I like to see. And we're going to go a little bit safe here than what we normally would. Normally I would just charge right through there, but kind of trying to save my gems. Well, depending on gem luck, we can actually reach the risky at level 4. Oh. But level 3 risky works just as well. And what you'll learn throughout this game, as long as you run, you should easily be able to hit all enemies before they fire. Like I'll show you right here. You would think you'd be able to hit this enemy before he fires, but you won't because you have to pause there at the very beginning. Same with that that enemy, if I didn't go back, I would have, but trying to get a little bit more gems for safety to ensure that level 3 fight. And that's what I mean when you collect a green squid. Almost went through the whole run without getting one. It is incredibly hard to go through the whole run without collecting a single one. Just because of how they're positioned. They're meant for you to at least collect some of them. I normally don't hit that, so went off of instinct. Gonna wait for that to fall just to make sure. Normally that's what's supposed to happen. That was supposed to happen. That was what was supposed to happen. And just run, 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 run. I'll run back and get this one real quick just to make sure. No, it's a heart piece. Really bad gem luck, guys, sadly. But overall. And right here, see? Didn't even get a chance to fire. We're gonna go with level 3 risky. Meaning that doesn't matter anymore because I already collected one. Hit it just a little too late. Oh well. Was hoping for a 5 gem there, but didn't get it. That is not a gem jug. That is just a. Gonna go through this normally, like you normally would, like a casual. Here, just run. Well, I say that you just run. Of course, when I just run to try to show off. It doesn't work, but normally you're just supposed to be able to just run through there and hit it and just hit it. Be done. I'm doing a very bad job showing how you're supposed to do risky. But overall, fairly good risky fight. Skip the anchor, that's what you want to do. Now we gotta do is escape. You throw sheep and hit her with the pillow till she finally submits. Is what you want to do. Oh yeah, oh yeah, we don't like auto scrollers. always remember, it is dangerous to do this because the game can eat your input, and you don't get cloud and you just go permanently to your death. My suggestion is, if there's a ring under you, try. Time's coming up here soon. And that's time. And that was Shantae, Half Genie Hero, Jammie % with a very bad volcano layer. Which is a really bad volcano though, but thank you. No. Very simple run. Very simple to learn. Along with most of this game. Very fun game, even. Very fun game, so. And that's pretty much it. And what was our in-game time? Final time was 35:57. Our in-game time is probably a 36 something, maybe 37. And for completing it this time, you get it was 33. 33.